Time now for What Are the Odds? Julius Randle right now is the favorite to win NBA Most Improved Player at -625. He also has 1 year left on his deal that he signed with the Knicks, the 3-year deal. So, Chris, would you tear up that contract and sign him to a max extension?
You know, initially I said yes, right? But this is just one season, Eamon, of him being a great all-star type of player. So for me, you can get away with paying him about $20 million, and then you go into the next year in 2022 when Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, and James Harden are going to be free agents. So if Randle, if he stinks up the joint, hopefully he doesn't, if he stinks up the joint next year, you have flexibility where you don't have to pay him that money, and you can go after a big star. Even as great as he's been, you have to wonder, is this just a hot flash in the pan, or is it something that is going to sustain? I think it will, but you don't want to pay too much, right? Because you have other players that you want to pay, and that's what you're going to do.
Well, then you have a very similar situation that the Mets have this year. Do you pay Lindor and have Conforto go through the season thinking about a contract? I understand that it's just 1 year, not even a full season yet, but it's been legit. Chris, he has taken this team on his shoulders. It's been night after night. Yes, R.J. Barrett's improving. Yes, one night it quickly helps out. Then Peyton. But Julius Randle has been the guy. So I think you tear up that contract, you extend him, and you show the other players in the NBA, come to New York with this guy, Julius Randle. So finally, that superstar that was avoided New York knows that they can come to New York, and it's not all on them. They can go there and be a superstar with Julius Randle and help get the Knicks deeper into the playoffs.
Look, those are all valid points, right? But what if Randle turns that down? What if Randle wants to get more? Because right now, the max that he can get, I think it's about 104 to 106, right? A 4-year deal. What if he wants more? What if he wants to bake on himself for another year where he can get more money? Because as the year goes on, or the years go by, I should say, the NBA contracts just get fatter and fatter. So I do hear you, but I feel like Randle wants to get more money than what he'll probably be able to get this year. And the Knicks definitely don't want to have to overpay him if they can see how he's going to play out next year. And if he doesn't pan out, then they have a lot of players on the free agent scale, like Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, who they can go after.
Well, if he doesn't play out, no one's going to want to come here because the Knicks aren't going to be very good. I understand what you're saying. If he wants to bet on himself, then the Knicks have to roll the dice. The one thing I would not do is trade him so that you don't have to pay him to get more chips. And as I said in the prompter, I'm right, you're wrong. That'll do it for What Are the Odds?